Hi everybody, I'm Jack Jinseki, and joining me today is DreamTart.
Hello.
So, Tart, what kind of content do you like to make?
Honestly, for the most part, my content is pretty much just me yapping and attempting to play video games. I do a
Nice.
lot of variety, I guess.
hmm Uh,
Um, that can be anything from like us just sitting around talking and doing nothing to me playing small indie games that no one's ever heard of, all the way up to me just being like, "Hey, I'm gonna attempt to do ASMR and we're just gonna torture each other."
what games have you been playing recently? Can you think of one?
So the last game I played recently was a game I was playing on my own personal time, and
hmm
it was the demo for Creature Kitchen.
Hmm.
Um, so it looked interesting, and then I saw that they had a demo, so I was like, I'll try the demo first, and then I'll go from there. Cause
I
you know how sometimes you'll see a game and then you'll be like, ooh, and then you spend the money and you play it and you're like, oh, this was a mistake.
Believe it or not, I think I've actually heard of that game. The is that
Yeah,
the one with the like you make food from the weird looking things?
yeah. So it recently came out, like I want to say end of February or some nonsense like that.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, like the whole premise is like you're in this creepy looking cabin in the woods. It's the middle of the night, and like you've got this weird ass stove. Um, and you just like you make random things to feed the wildlife.
Hmm.
But like the atmosphere is kind of creepy and there are
Hmm.
like puzzles and stuff. So it's one of those things where you're like, wow, I'm doing something really cozy, but the atmosphere is making me want to jump out of my skin.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
Like
So,
it's
oh,
so good. Like if you really just want that, like, what's it like to have anxiety? Like if you want an anxiety simulator, there you go. Like
oh
is
dear.
something gonna sneak out of me? Like is something gonna try to kill me from this dimly lit hallway while I make like a PB&J for a raccoon? Who knows?
Yeah, I kind of had an experience with a game myself recently, and it was this. I don't know if you do. You ever play point and click adventure type games?
Personally, no, but I have heard of a couple of them.
Yeah, like I mean, you've probably heard of some of the famous ones like Monkey Island or Salmon Max. Um,
Yeah.
there were a few of those. I've played through pretty much all of the most famous ones, and then you run into the less the ones that nobody's ever heard of, and there are about a billion of those. And I ran into this one that was like this weird abstract art, and just playing it was just genuinely upsetting to me because just
Oh
looking
no.
at it was like it was so bizarre that it was just really off-putting. Uh, so it was creepy, but I don't know how creepy it was meant to be, if at all.
Yeah, no, I love that aspect when you're playing something that should be like simple and like fun and cozy or even cute, and then
Mm.
it's like surprise, it's hard, and you're like, oh, oh.
See, that's how they get you. I love things like that. Uh,
Yeah, no, I love when it's like, hey, this is packaged this way, but I pulled the old bait and switch, and I'm like, thank you, I appreciate this.
yeah, kind of like the Doki Doki Literature Club effect.
Kinda, sorta. I feel like Doki Doki could have done more. I really do.
I think. Well, I mean, there was a lot of like hidden Easter eggs in that game that I think made it
True.
really. That I think is what took it to the next level in terms of like the everybody watching it kind of thing. You know, like there's a game, and then there's the game that nobody even plays, but they know about it because they've seen it on YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I
think it.
think the
I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
I think it's the Easter eggs that really took it to that level.
True. I was gonna say I think another like aspect with like Doki Doki like specifically is like it very much like cultivated its own like fandom, but the fandom was like very much like I don't want to say divided. It was just like it was more like an iceberg.
Hmm.
Like the fandom itself was an iceberg because you had like the top of the iceberg, the people that have like fiddled with the game a little bit,
Hmm.
maybe seen people play it on YouTube and was like, oh, okay.
Hmm.
And then you have like people that dug a little deeper, and then you get to the bottom of the iceberg where you're like, I'm in hell.
I feel like I've seen that particular type of fandom. The other place that I think of is like the Five Nights at Freddy's types.
Yes.
Yeah. You have the surface level, and then you have the people who are like digging into the source code looking for hidden messages.
You want to know what fandom that does that people don't talk about a lot?
What?
Or at least they don't talk about that aspect of the fandom? The Sims fandom. Like the Sims franchise, like
Really?
the Sims girlies. I say this as someone who like has played all the Sims games and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a whore for lore.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, a lot of like the really in-depth sim girlies like are in that bitch. They're ripping it apart. They're like connecting the dots. There's a crazy the timeline of the Sims is psychotic. Like so the games, including like the little spin-offs on like the DS and like Game Boy Advance or whatever. I think there was a game. Yeah, the herbs was on the Game Boy Advance, I want to say. But
Hmm.
like every game was slightly different. So if you played like The Sims 2 on your PSP,
Hmm.
compared to like playing it on PC, compared to playing it on like PlayStation, they all have the same name, but you're doing different stuff.
Hmm.
So like everyone's like so used to the PC form of The Sims that like once you start digging into like the handheld console ones, you're like, what is going on here? Help
Well,
me.
it makes a certain amount of sense because the sandbox game doesn't necessarily translate to anything other than the PC, which means that you
Right.
you have you have to change it because like I mean I remember seeing people playing Minecraft on handhelds and I was like how the heck do you play Minecraft on a handheld? And I can only imagine it's because there are different elements to it.
Yeah, and it's like because so I got like into doing the handheld versions of the Sim because I've like I said, I've
Hmm.
played all of them on PC.
Yes.
Um well, I've played all of one, two, three, and four.
Hmm.
Um
There's a 5?
no, so you
Oh.
also have things like medieval and then you have like busting out,
Yeah.
castaway.
Hmm.
So they're the Sims, but they don't have a number.
Well, those would just be
um
expansion packs, wouldn't they?
No, so actually, Medieval wasn't an expansion pack, it was its own thing.
Huh.
Same with Castaway and same with Busting Out. Like they were all their own separate things. The Herbs is another one. Uh where it was like you're in the sim world, but like it's not as cut and dry, I guess, as like the main sim franchise. These are more story driven, if that
Mm.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Instead of like you create your own story. It's a sandbox. It's like yeah, you're making your character and stuff like that, but like there's some plot here.
Hmm. That's
In the
interesting.
herbs, you have to like defeat the you have to like if I remember correctly on the one I had, you had to play like the devil went down to Georgia. I don't know why. It was one of the mini games. I can't remember why. It's been so long, but it was one of the mini games to earn money.
Well, I mean, were you playing the devil and
I
did
can't
you?
remember if you were like fighting against the devil or not. I
Yeah.
don't think so. But it's just one of those things. The Black
Well,
Eyed Peas were there. The Sims is wild.
the the wait, were the Black Eyed Peas playing the devil went down to Georgia?
No, so they were like just like characters in the game.
Ah.
So,
See, here's the thing. I only ever played the original Sims. I got it when I was like 8 years old, and it was like the big thing with like the 8 expansion packs all thrown into it. So
yeah.
so I got the full Sims 1 experience. I know nothing beyond that. Uh,
Yeah, no, like when I tell you, just if you ever wanted something to do, just spend like a week just like deep diving into the Sims. You'll be like, where am I? What is how?
oh boy.
Because you'll be like, what? What? And you're just like, okay. And then you feel like a conspiracy theorist for like a second because you're like, okay, well, if this is Bella Goth, but this isn't Bella Goth, but this is Bella Goth also, and if she was here when she was supposed to be here, you feel like that like gif of the guy from I want to say It's Always Sunny that's pointing at the board with
Oh
the
yeah.
red string.
Yep.
But it's fun. Like it's really fun if you're like a big person that's into digging into like lore and stuff. It's so fun.
Nice. So, what made you want to be a VTuber?
Um okay, so I feel like this is a really stupid reason.
You would be shocked with some of the reasons I hear, but go ahead.
Um, so literally, at the point in time, I was talking to a friend. I won't name them because privacy reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I was talking to one of my friends at the time, and they were telling me like about the things they do to make money, not VTubing, but like other things
Yeah.
that you do on the internet to make money.
Mm-hmm.
Wink, wink, wonk, wonk.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that, but also there's got to be a way to do this while not doing that. And then people were like VTubing, and I was like, okay, but also like I don't want to like I don't want to pander to people. And then I was like, okay, but what if we flip this on its head and just use it as a way to like make friends and just have a good time and play video games and
Hey,
work through
that's
my game catalog? Like,
that.
what if we don't care about money and fame and numbers? What if we just fuck around and find out?
Well, I have excellent news. You're pretty much with the 95% on that one.
Hey.
I think that most people, money is just sort of like, oh, that would be nice. If I could make money,
Yeah.
sure. And they'll say like I want to be a full-time streamer someday, but they understand that that's kind of a long shot. It's not
See, and that's the
if you
thing.
go into it with that strictly in mind, you may make more headway than the typical person, but you probably won't be able to take it full time. I think that most people understand it's not the best way to make money.
Right. And that's the thing. I was like, if you make money, that's cool and everything. I just kind of want to like make friends in community and like have a little group of fucking weirdos like me, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh well, I have great news. We're all weirdos here.
I mean, good weirdos. I've
Yeah,
seen some bad weirdos, and I was like, ooh,
yeah.
yikes.
You know, there's yeah. Well, I mean, you have bad weirdos everywhere. There's,
True.
but
And
no,
that's the
I've
thing. When I started out VTubing, I was like, I don't see a lot of like black people. I'll just be honest. I was
hmm,
like, I don't see a lot of black people,
hmm,
and I don't see a lot of trans people, or the trans people I see are not my type of trans people, aka they're not like no shade to like your run of the mill trans people. Love y'all. Do you do what makes you happy?
hmm.
But I was like, I need the people that are a little more scrimbly, that are like, I'm not trying to pass. I'm just trying to make me happy.
Well, I will say this. You're right. I haven't seen a ton of black people. I have seen some. I've interviewed what like I think like 80 people now, something around that, and I've interviewed a few black people.
Yeah.
I've actually seen a lot of trans people.
See, and that's the thing, like, cause that's one of the things. When I started out VTubing, I was like, yeah, I want to like predominantly like reach out to the trans people
Hmm,
and queer people, and like every place I intersect, I wanted to like try to touch those communities.
hmm,
But in doing that, I was like, oh, I'm not in the bad place, but really close to the bad place.
hmm.
Cause like there's a lot of like we're about to get real deep. I'm so sorry. We're about to
Go
get
for it.
real heavy.
Go for it.
But there's a lot of like just this is personal experience because I know people will be like, that's not my experience.
Of course, of course.
If it doesn't apply to you, let that shit fly, you know?
Hmm,
uh, but from my personal experience, Um, as someone who is more trans mask leaning,
Mm-hmm.
I have seen that a lot of people, especially when they come into like VTubing spaces or just streaming spaces in general, and they are more of the AFAB trans mask leaning, people will just be like, "You're still a girl. You're still a girl."
Hmm.
Like for the longest time, doing my streams, one of the like things that would pop up in the chat is like, "If you call me a girl, I'm instantly banning you. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this today."
Hmm.
Because I was like, "No, we're what? You think that's gonna make me stop streaming? And be like, why would you say that to me? I'm just gonna ban you and then like joke about the fact that you exist."
Yeah. Uh,
And continue on with what I'm doing. I don't understand when people are like, "Oh, I'm gonna waste all this time and give a whole lecture about." No, I don't care. I don't care. I'm not trying to pass in any sort of way. I feel like that's too much energy,
hmm.
money, and resources I just do not have. So I'm like, no, this is what you get. This is how it's gonna sound. Just respect what the fuck I say, and then we'll be done with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like, I saw a lot of people that were like, "Well, if you're not making an effort, or why is your model still kind of girly looking?" Da 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 da. And I was like, "Gender isn't real. I'm a silly little guy."
Hmm. So, what was the process for creating your character since you bring it up?
So literally, this is like my second, third model.
Nice.
And this is the one I like really fuck with, like
Hmm.
completely. Um, but the process was like literally me just being like, wow, I don't vibe with the model I had before this. I was like, I he feels generic and just like meh. I
Hmm.
was like, I feel like I'm attempting to like be like, look at me, I'm a guy. Wow. Yeah. And I was like, I'm not connecting with this is not me.
Hmm.
And I was sitting on Twitter one day and there was an artist I was following, like a small artist I was following,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, "Hey, so I drew this little fucker and like I don't know what to do with him. Anyone want him for like $15?" And I was like, "What? I love him. I need him." And I was like, "That is me."
That's the great part about artists is that they'll just do things that are amazing on occasion, and we're just, oh, you just did that.
Right. And they were like, "Hey, so $15." And I was like, "1, you're insane. 2, here's 50. Thank you."
So, what's your favorite moment from being a VTuber?
Uh Favorite moment? See, this is gonna sound bad because I'm gonna be like, anytime a new person comes in and I bully them.
Hey, I
I
mean that.
like when people come in and like my favorite moments are when people like come in and actually like talk and chat and like interact.
Mm-hmm.
I get lurking. I lurk from time to time, so I get it. Sometimes you don't have the energy. Sometimes you just want noise.
Of course.
Um, but I don't know. There's just something like really fun, I guess, about being like, "Hey, dumbass, I got you now."
No, no, I totally get that. Bullying is the most fun when it's with chat. Uh, uh, anyway, what do you feel makes you unique as a VTuber?
Um,
I know you kind of addressed this already, but perhaps you might want to elaborate a little.
I mean, I feel like it's because I don't I don't stay on topic.
Mm.
Not in like a I'm so quirky sort of way, but in like, oh, we're playing this game. Okay, so a really good a really good example of this is
Yep.
like way back in the day, like forever ago when I first started.
Mm-hmm.
I was playing what the fuck is that game called? I Love You, Colonel Sanders, or whatever it's
Oh, yep.
called.
Yep.
The KFC game.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on like this 10-minute like tangent about how like Colonel Sanders is unfortunately an alpha. Right, right.
I w- Whenever I
I
see
don't
that
know how
game, I
we
just
got into like the Omega verse conversation, but I was like, yeah, no, he's an alpha, and unfortunately, like he smells like the chicken. That's why everyone likes him.
whenever I saw that game, all I could think was like the Squidward meme. Oh no, he's hot. Uh,
Right. It's
uh,
very much like, oh no, he's hot. But like the entire time I was playing that game, I was taking the piss. But
yeah, of course. I mean, you kind of have to. It's a dating sim about KFC.
you would be surprised. Like so many people are like, I'm taking this so seriously. And I'm like, I'm not. I don't take anything seriously when it comes to games. Everyone's like, but you play League of Legends and you play Valorant. I don't take that seriously. I fuck around there too.
Nice. So, what do you hope to accomplish through your channel?
Um, Absolutely nothing.
That's fair enough.
I feel like if I just even stream once a month, I've accomplished so much. I know like a lot of people have like all these grand ideas of what they want to do with their channel and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just want to vibe.
Yeah. I mean that's that I would say that's what you want to accomplish. You just want to have a good time.
Right. Like I want to accomplish good vibes and good people.
Oh yeah. I dig that. So, what would you talk about with your favorite VTuber?
Oh, that would require me having a favorite VTuber.
What would you talk about with VTuber you like? As a friend.
This is so awkward being like, so I have VTuber friends. um, I don't know. I feel like I just talk about anything, like wherever the conversation goes. Like,
Mm,
you want to talk shit about a video game? Cool, great. I'll talk shit about the video game. You want to talk about life? We can talk about life. You
there
want to
you
just
go.
like no brain like yap? We can do that too.
Mm, nice. What might you see a VTuber doing that would instantly make you want to watch him or her or whatever?
That's a really good question. Huh. I feel like, hmm. Because I'm trying to think like of the VTubers like I do watch from time to time and like why I watch them.
Mm-hmm.
um, I don't know. I just like I hate to be that person, but like a really big draw is like their voice, you
Mm,
know? But I'm not talking about like, oh, he sounds like generic e-boy or anything like that. Like,
yeah.
because I hate that. I hate when they do that. But like I love when people have unique voices. I love that shit.
Mm.
Um Off the top of my head, I hate name dropping like famous VTubers and shit,
Oh.
but like the most unique voice I can think of off the top of my head would be Crimson Ruse.
Hmm.
Like that man sounds like a rock tumbler set to like hell. It's like if you took a rock tumbler and then made it like chain smoke like Newport 100s like for a month straight, nonstop. Love it though.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, if you don't have something that's unique, then you don't stand out, and
True.
you become noise. And so I think that there are lots of people who they have something that is unique about them, and that's what makes them compelling.
True.
Hmm.
I feel like another thing that draws me in is like I like when because like you've watched VTubers, you're a VTuber, like you've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you know when you can like tell when people are like hamming it up too much.
Oh yes, I
So
the
like
the term I hear getting thrown around for that is kayfabe.
yeah. Uh but yeah, like when people are doing that, I'm just like bleh.
Yeah.
Like I want you to be you while also like I understand that like you are a character.
Hmm.
Um but like put some you into it, you know? Like
I I've talked about this before. I think it's more it the best way to describe it is be you but more so.
Yeah, like be you, but like turn it up to like 11.
That's the way you do it.
Yeah. And I feel like for some people that either like works really well and then sometimes you end up being like, actually turn it down to 2.
Dial it back a little bit, a little bit.
Actually just don't even be you, just be someone else.
Uh, so, what advice would you give to someone who wants to be an entertainer?
um Acquired trauma. Like soul crushing, mind melting trauma. See, that sounds horrible, right?
No, it makes perfect sense.
But
It's
like all the funniest bitches I know, we all come equipped with like level 3 trauma at best. So I'm like, no, no. You want to be funny? Just trauma. Acquire massive amounts of it. The best type, have a friendship group, have them like murder a part of your spirit. There you go.
uh, so. What was the first anime that you feel really connected with you?
um oh. I feel like people are gonna expect me to be like Pokemon or some shit like
Well,
that.
there's a reason I phrase it this way because the first thing you ask if I ask someone what was your first anime, they'll all
Fist
say
of the North
Pokemon.
Star.
Yeah. Well,
Right? Right.
no, no, no. Unfortunately, no one said Fist of the North Star yet. But no, if they say the first anime you ever watched, they'll say Pokemon or they'll say Dragon Ball.
You
So
know,
I phrase it. What's the first one that connected with you? Because it's sort of like the jumping off point for okay, this is a thing that I want to sort of engage in. This is an area I want to be a part of.
you know what? I'll give you a twofer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so the first anime I ever watched is actually Fist of the North Star. I was
Oh
three
wow!
years old. Um,
And you were like, I don't understand any of this.
so the deep lore behind that is my mom is like has been into anime and like old karate pics even before I was born.
Oh wow!
So they're always that was always just laying around the house.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, oh, what is this? Gaga goo goo. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how toddlers work.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's technically my first anime.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um I feel like an anime that like I won't be like spoke to me. I'll be like the ones that fucked me up in my formative years. um so actually this is like a three for because you're about to get two for free.
Okay.
Actually you're about to get three for free. Um in the short span of about a month, I looked at Witchblade,
Mm-hmm.
the the Japanese one, because the American one's fucking ugly. I don't care that it's an American IP; it's fucking ugly.
Mm-hmm.
um, so emotional damage there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I followed it up because I wasn't suffering enough. Apparently,
Yeah.
I followed it up with Higurashi no Neku Kuronai, aka When They Cry.
Ah.
But because I wasn't suffering enough then either, I followed that up with Hellsing Ultimate. Mind you, I was like 14 at the time.
Okay.
I had looked at Elfen Lied or whatever the fuck it's called like two
Yep.
years prior to this. So I was like, oh, this is groovy. This is great. We're just moving along. Me as an adult, I was like, why did me and my friends own these DVDs? Why did no one stop us from buying this? Hmm. But yeah,
Oh.
I feel like those kind of like had an effect on me, not in like a bad way, but in a like, oh, I like horror because of When They Cry.
Yeah.
Um I had a moment where I like fucked with visual novels for a bit because of When They Cry.
Mm-hmm.
Um and then like with Helsing, like I was like, oh, woman pretty when smoke cigar and be in business suit. Woman. Woman with glasses. Woman that said, "What is gender?"
Oh.
All to say is her integral was me cracking my egg wide open and being like, I could be woman but look like boy, but still possibly be woman, but be
Hmm.
boy, but be woman boy.
Oh, nice. So,
In Witchblade was just me being like, you know what, you're right. Family first, but also fuck men.
uh, so, which anime had the best music?
Oh, I'm gonna get crucified for this.
Hmm.
I'm gonna get
Go
crucified.
for it.
Um, um, fuck. I hate to say it. It's such a weeaboo answer.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. JoJo. Fuck.
now,
Fuck.
now I've never seen JoJo, but my understanding is that it did have actual like it had its own music, but at the same time, it also references a lot of like older, more
Yes.
Western music.
Um. Yeah. So a lot of like the abilities, stands, etc., except for like fucking what? No, because even yeah, no, even that part actually references music. Like all the parts reference music and
Mm.
stuff. From either the abilities being named after songs and albums to
Mm-hmm.
it being named after like actual artists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but also I want to say don't quote me on this
Mm-hmm.
because my memory is absolute dog shit. Um, but I believe there was a rumor. I'm saying it's a rumor because
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to fact check. But there's a rumor that Araki, the mangaka or whatever,
Yep.
um he has a hand in like picking the ending theme songs, I want to say,
Hmm.
because the ending theme songs are like the songs he had in rotation while making that arc.
Oh. Huh.
Which is why Golden Wind is like everyone's like, what the fuck is this ending thing? I just watched everyone get murdered horrendously, and now you're trying to sex me up. What? We're playing sexy ass music as the ending theme song. I just watched my homeboy die. And everyone's like, ooh, the tone shift. And I'm like, yeah, yeah.
I just think it's funny that there was the meme, the really old meme, the "To Be Continued" song
Oh,
with
it's
the
so good. It's
yes,
so good.
and that's
Um,
actually the way that I learned about Yes, which is kind of weird because I knew plenty of prog rock before then. I just never listened to Yes. Uh,
See, and that's the thing with like when I first like saw the meme and whatever, I wasn't like into JoJo yet. So I was
hmm.
like, why is everyone putting this Yes song over this? What is happening? And then I looked at JoJo and I was like, holy shit. Um Another anime that has really good music that's like newer.
Hmm.
Um I'm gonna murder the names of stuff. In my defense, I'm southern and stupid. Bagachi Kuda, like,
Hmm.
that
Hmm.
top tier. Just from the fucking music to the art to just so good. I'm glazing the fuck out of that manga. I don't care.
Okay, here's a question for you. Which opening did you prefer, the first or the second?
For what
For got I can't pronounce it. Gachi Akuta, the one
so I
the,
didn't fuck with the openings really.
oh really? Huh.
I liked all the music like in the actual show.
So
Yeah.
I really liked the first opening, the like the metal one. I thought that one
Mm-hmm.
was banger. I know that the
Oh, the
second
one
one,
that's like never let go or whatever.
I forget what it was called. I
Is
haven't
that the
listened to it in a
first one?
while.
I want to say that's the first one. Once again, I'm stupid. Don't take my word. It's like the actual truth.
And I believe the second one was actually performed by a VTuber. I think.
Oh,
Yeah, I think, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that.
so I'm like currently in like a Discord server that's like for crafting and stuff like that, and we have anime movie night.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like that's currently the anime we're watching and working our way through. So this is the only time I actually look at the anime.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was reading the manga.
Gotcha.
So it's really funny how everyone's like, this anime is so great, this anime is so good, and I'm like, this is so interesting hearing a sound to the pictures I read like 6 months ago.
It's like, oh, this is kind of an upgrade in a way. It's like the luxury version of what I
I
had.
feel like sometimes yes and other times no.
Well, yeah. Sometimes the show is One Punch Man season 3.
Ooh. So like in Gachikuda's like defense, like cool, you're giving me like the fight scenes and everything. Oh, chef's kiss, love that.
Mhm.
But then at the same time, you're not like, I don't feel like they dug into Canvas Town enough.
Mhm.
Um Once again, read the manga. All the graffiti in the manga is so fucking beautiful. But I just graffiti does it for me. So like knowing that they worked with real graffiti artists and everything to make the graffiti in the manga.
Mhm.
So I'm just like, oh, this is love on like every tier you could possibly have for where you. This is a love letter to the arts. Like
Nice.
I don't know how else to explain this. Manga feels like a love letter to just like being a creative and just existing.
Nice. So,
Because I'm like looking at the manga, I'm like, fuck, I get to sit here and look at all this dope ass art. But then like you look at the anime and I'm like, I get it. I get it. I don't want animators to have to slave away. Like I fucking hate the animation industry in how people treat animators currently, especially like the new crop of anime fans.
mm.
Looking at you, Jujutsu Kaisen fans, I'm about to be crucified again. But like looking at stuff like that is one of the reasons why I read the manga for things I like, because I'm like, no, I want to see like all the love in attention and detail and the small shit,
Mm.
that can get cut out in the anime because of budget or because the company wants to be nice and not work people to death.
Yeah. uh, so, if you could go to an anime convention tomorrow, whom would you cosplay as?
Um, huh. So fun fact, because my friend is trying to make me cosplay because my friend's like, you should cosplay. Cosplaying is for everyone.
Mm.
And I'm like, no.
Let me supplement this a little bit. There isn't a budget, and whatever you get looks great in just the way you want it.
That's really hard. Cause like, hmm, I guess cutie. People are like, who the fuck is cutie?
Mm.
Um, but it's from this game called Union Syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
The whole name is like Union Syndrome Rhythm Psychosis.
Mm.
Crazy fucking name for a game. Uh, it's a rhythm game, and QT is like the main character or whatever. She's like a shut in the whole game's like bullshit. Like it's so zoomer bullshitty. It's so great. Love it. Love it because it's like a fucking rhythm game, but then like you got this unhinged ass like Hikakumori girl that's like, I'm in love with my idol or like my favorite character from this show. I'm suffering from psychosis. I'm writing crazy shit on Twitter and the people are eating it up. Like the actual like lore and background in the game is absolutely psychotic when you think about it, but like it's so funny.
Mm.
And I was like, I cosplay her, but not because I want to be like, oh my god, deep cut, but like more like this is me. Holy shit, this is like me when I was like going through it, just
Mm-hmm.
shut in, psychosis, mentally ill.
Mm.
But yeah, I was like, oh, she's like Fujo maxing, but like without the Fujo. She's just maxing.
uh, so you're at the convention. What do you make a beeline for?
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
God, this is I feel like conventions have lost their like glamour to me because I work conventions so much.
Mm-hmm.
um, so like when I go to cons, I normally go to the artist alley first.
Mm-hmm.
Um Mainly because I like supporting artists, but also I like to see the shit people make.
Mm.
Um Honestly, if you're an artist and you have like something like really stupidly named and like it's just like a silly squiggle, like you've got my money. You've got my money. What? You're selling little pins and they're like really goofy looking things from something I love and adore. You have my money.
Mm.
But yeah, no, I make a beeline to the artist alley. I
Nice.
mainly look at like artist move. I won't lie, I tend to try to go to like I'll scan like the artist alley, especially if it's a smaller con.
Mm-hmm.
I will look for people of color, preferably black people first.
Mm-hmm.
Uh and then I'll just work my way through. Um I also tend to like avoid the Genshin slop.
Yeah.
Like I know why it's there. Artists it's popular enough that artists know they'll make their money back, but
Yeah.
also they don't have to worry about like some random person pretending to be from a company trying to sue them, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I know why it's there, but like also, God, I'm so tired of Genshin slop. But you know, I make a beeline to artist alley. I tend to look for like people of color artists, preferably black people first, and then like I'll just work my way through either looking for like things I'm really into at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so like if that's an anime or if that's like a fucking comic, I've been dragged back to DC comic hell. Please save me. Um, or like even if it's like a dojin or something, because you know I go to the booth that's like at the end that's got like all the boxes and you have to like slowly lift up the covers because you're like whoa.
uh, so, which game did you have the most fun playing on stream?
Monotype.
Oh, what's that?
um so the premise of it, it's like it's really cute. It's really cute in theory.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, this loops back around to it's cute, but it's hard.
Mm.
Um, so you get like, you know what a Tamagotchi is?
Yes.
You know what Digimon are?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Um, so keep those in mind. So
Okay.
imagine the government's like, people aren't having children. Oh my God, you know how we could spur them wanting to like have children or whatever? We'll make this pet. We'll call it a monotype. It kind of works like a Tamagotchi, but it's real. And you're like, okay, cool. So I've got this little fucking thing to take care of. You've made a mistake. I can't take care of me, but okay. um, and as you're playing through it, like the decisions you make, like how you care for it, plays into how it evolves and if it dies, but also if it does die and you get another one,
Mm-hmm.
the game remembers that. So like everything you've done from the moment you start the game remembers.
Hmm.
And it plays into how you raise your monotypes. So like if you're someone who's constantly killing them or whatever, your monotype will be like, I'm over this shit, fuck you. And sometimes they turn into horrible things beyond human understanding. But it's just one of those things where like I want to say it was like free. It's like a really short game.
Hmm.
It's really indie. It's short. I want to say it was free or like super cheap.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, no, I played it just as like a one-off because I was like, what the fuck is this? This looks silly. This looks cute. And then I was like, oh, I'm emotionally attached to a thing that's probably gonna eat me in my sleep. Which not even mad about it. Go ahead.
Nice. So, on to the more random questions. What's a song that you can't help but dance to when you hear it?
Oh God. Okay. Now I have to think.
Hmm.
Cause like I never like actually know the name of songs I really hard key fuck with.
Hmm.
um hmm. Oh my God, what is the name of the song that like I'm thinking of? Because I'm thinking of one song in particular.
Hmm.
Uh ooh, Virus Buster is a really good one.
Hmm.
So that's one of them.
What
Uh
genre is that? Out of curiosity.
it's J-Rock. They're like this really cute like J-Rock girl group. I was like, "Oh, I'm actually doing idol culture properly. Let's go."
Nice.
So that's one song. Another one, fuck, what is it called? I want to say it's called something crazy like if God didn't want us to snort or what? If God didn't want us to snort earthworms, why are they cylindrical?
I don't even know
Yeah.
where to begin with that.
Yeah.
Oh my. So,
Yeah, if God didn't want us to snort worms, why are they cylindrical?
is that the name of the song or the band?
That's the name of the song, but I'm pretty sure it's like if God didn't want us to snort worms, he wouldn't have made them cylindrical.
Gotcha.
It's a good song. It's just got a
I'm sure
crazy
it
fucking
is.
name.
For a second, I was wondering if this was like one of those metal bands that has like the super long name. If you've ever seen the memes around those,
Yeah.
there's a video of a guy who is just trying to decipher a metal band's logo because he had to individually pick out all the letters and they're all
Oh
scrunched
god.
together in something unrecognizable. Oh boy.
God, the metal font, you know exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as I said the metal font. Like it's so wild to me because people will be like, "Oh, I love this," and I'm like, I can't I can't read this. I don't know what this. I fuck with them. I just don't know who they are. What does this say?
What is this?
I feel like I'm reading hieroglyphics. I'm like, what? What is this? Ah, yes, I love that band. Squiggly, squiggly,
Yeah.
stabby motion, squiggle, squiggle.
I too am a fan of Squiggle.
Right. I do love me a sharp edge squiggle.
Okay, where might you go for a fun night out?
Um, huh. I mean, I'd probably go to a karaoke bar.
Nice.
Karaoke bar and then like treat myself to like hot pot or Korean barbecue afterwards.
Nice. So, what's the strongest reaction you've ever had to a movie?
Um, hmm. Cause one movie just came to mind instantly, and I'm like, but I've cried at other movies. But I'm like, no, this is like I cry every time I watch this movie, like gross crying, not even like boo hoo, but like snot bubbles, like
Which one?
looking like a toddler type of crying.
Well, which one's that?
The Tale of Princess Kaguya.
Hmm. I've never
It's a
heard of that
Studio
one.
Ghibli movie. Ghibli. I,
I don't know. It's I've heard it pronounced at
technically,
least eight
all of
different
them are
ways.
correct. uh, but it's really good and it's like really beautifully done. Like it's beautiful artwork. Like I hate the fact that I'm one of those people that's like, I love art.
Hmm.
I feel pretentious anytime I'm like, God, the artwork is so good. I feel like I need to have like a Starbucks cup and like it's half sugar and I'm like, yeah, my mocha frappa bullshittuccino.
uh,
But it's so beautifully done.
mhm,
And there's one scene that tears me up every single fucking time.
mhm,
Um, I feel like it's because it feels like my girlhood being put into animation. That feels really pretentious. I hate the fact that I just said that. Um, but there's a scene where she is doing the whole princess thing and she it's overwhelming and she just fucking runs home. And in the process of running home, she's like shedding all these layers of her kimono and everything.
mhm,
And I cannot explain to you why that scene breaks me
hmm,
every fucking time.
hmm. It
Every time.
isn't it
I've seen
funny
this
when
movie
a movie
20
can.
times. And every single time I boohoo so hard. I know it's coming and I'm still sobbing.
Nice. So, what's something crazy you've always wanted to try doing?
Um See, the mental illness demons, they're like bungee jumping.
That's a very popular answer. Bungee jumping and skydiving.
But then the other mental illness demons are like, just completely cut contact with everything and everyone and then just like park your car somewhere randomly and then just like walk off. Like leave your phone and everything in the car and just like walk off in a direction, preferably into the woods. Um, I can't explain why. It feels like when people are like the call of the void. You know how when people go to Niagara Falls and they get the urge to jump into it?
Hmm.
Um, it's like that, except my urge is like, I just wanna fuck off for like a month.
Hmm.
I'll come back. But like I just need like a good solid month or two.
Nice. So, what's something you made that you're proud of?
Um uh hmm. Huh. I feel like as someone who makes a lot of shit, I say this because like I tend to just pick up hobbies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll just be like, "Wow, it's 3 in the morning. Let's learn to crochet. Wow, I've got some yarn and a pair of chopsticks. I taught myself how to knit."
Nice.
But I want to say what I'm currently the proudest of, I guess, would be like this stupid fucking poncho I'm working on. Everyone's like, "You're proud of it, but you're cursing at it." Yes, I'm proud of it because like it's something I'm making and I'm like, hee hee, ho, 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 ho,
Yeah.
Uh, and it's something I'm not like having to like be like, oh no, someone help me understand this pattern or anything like that. It's literally me just being like, fuck it, I'll read the pattern. I think I know what these letters mean. I got this.
Nice. Uh, what's something you've enjoyed in your life that you didn't expect to enjoy?
All of my old bitch hobbies,
Hmm.
like all of my hag hobbies are so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like just I'm hag maxing. People think I'm joking. Like I get off of work and I'm like, I'm going home and I'm gonna crochet for the next 3 hours.
I
I'm gonna
mean,
put on like some stupid fucking like video on YouTube. I'm gonna loop the fuck out of it probably, and I'm gonna crochet. Everyone, that's what you're gonna do. I'm going home to embroider.
nice. I have learned that I think it's, for me at least, doing repetitive tasks. I've learned to appreciate doing repetitive tasks because it's a break from like having to think about everything, or at the very least it's it's a break from complex thinking because some of the tasks are difficult. Like I'm learning to play piano right now, and so obviously
Oh,
that's tricky in itself. But the ability to just go back over and do it over and over again is sort of a break from having to constantly re-examine the entire nature of the universe. Uh,
true.
mm,
But I'd say like my hag hobbies, and then like I'm classifying Gunpla as a hag hobby.
I've never
Gunpla is
heard it
very
referred to
hag
that way.
coded. Like it's very hag coded. Like
Mm,
you're sitting there, everyone's gonna be like, "What the fuck do you mean you put your Gunpla together in bed?" And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. The true Gunpla girlies get it. Like you're doing that shit in bed. But the
mm,
nibs, bitch, cut them in the box. What are you doing? You live like an animal." But yeah, Gunpla's a hag hobby. I don't care. I don't care. Gunpla's a hag hobby.
nice.
But yeah, that crochet, embroidery, like those are my top three. Like, fucking this up tonight. Everyone's like, you're excited to go home and like stare at tiny pieces of plastic. Me, yes. I'm going home and putting my little plastic dolls together. It's Barbie with extra steps
Nice. Okay. What's the furthest you've ever traveled on a whim?
on a whim.
Yes.
Uh, I guess a couple of states away.
Mm. Oh wow.
Like the furthest I've ever like traveled point blank is to another country, but
Mm.
on a whim, couple of states away, like literally don't be like me, children of the internet. Um that's how I'm prefacing this story.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much I was talking to this ancient guy because of course. Um uh but I had like $20 in my pocket. First of all, like I didn't tell my family I only had $20 on me because my family is constantly like, "Oh, you're traveling," especially like my granddad. He's like, "You're
Mm.
traveling. Here's 500 in cash, no questions asked." He's
Yeah.
like, "That should be enough to get you back home." um, but yeah, uh, I was talking to this guy who's a horrible piece of shit.
Mm-hmm.
We were friends at the time. He was a horrible piece of shit then too. Um, just all around in hindsight, looking back on it, I was like, oh, oh no, baby Tart, what are you doing? Baby Tart, you're in danger. But yeah, I was like, wow, I just really want to get out of the house. You should like buy me a plane ticket as a joke.
Yeah.
I was hee hee ha ha. I hee hee ha ha too close to the sun. At a plane ticket within the hour.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's like the most on a whim thing I can think of. Yeah, don't be like me. Don't do stupid shit.
Don't do dumb shit.
Don't do
Word
dumb shit.
words to live
Uh,
by.
or like if you're gonna do dumb shit, like at least have like a safety net to follow back on. Cause I
Mm.
did not. I didn't have anyone with my location or anything.
Wow.
Like I literally was like, I'm just going to go visit a friend for a week. Bye.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Yeah. Like very much not thinking at all. Self-preservation skills of a salted slug.
Mm. So, would you ever talk to a stranger unprompted in a public setting?
I feel like I do that all the time.
Mm, there you go.
um I think I don't know, like I feel like I talk to people unprompted all the time because like say you're someone and you walk by and you have a nice smelling perfume or cologne on that like doesn't make me want to like bash my head in because it's too strong.
Mm.
um I'll compliment you. I'll be like, hey, not trying to like do anything or get to know you or anything, but like, you smell nice today. Have a good day. Bye. Or like, if a color looks really pretty on you or something, I'll be
Mm,
like, "Oh, that color looks really nice on you." Small stuff like that. I feel like compliments are unprompted, but like I also feel like I'm the type of person that gives out real compliments.
yeah.
So like, yeah, I'll just be like, "Okay, bye," and then I skip off into wherever.
Hey, I mean, it's really easy to make people's day if with just like littlest things.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I feel like I also do it in a way where like I feel like people stick around and wait for a compliment back. I'm just like, "Okay, bye." As soon as I say it, I'm like, "La la 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 la."
nice.
Which is like led to people being like, "Wait, come back." And I'm like, "Eh."
So, what's your earliest memory?
Um
I don't remember.
pretty much. uh I guess like one that like comes to mind is I remember this. I was in preschool.
Mm-hmm.
It was my birthday. We were having a birthday party. I had a Lion King birthday cake. I don't care if that dates me like, bitch, I'm a hag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing hag activities for a reason.
Well, in fairness, with kids, you can have something a birthday cake that was made a long time ago. Like I know that I imagine there are still children out there who will make like a Little Mermaid birthday cake or something like
True.
that.
True. Um, and then the baker is like cursing and the cake decorator sweating nonstop the entire time they're making the cake. I say this from experience because you're constantly like, I shouldn't be doing this. I'm gonna get in trouble. Copyright, copyright, copyright. Yeah. Fun fact, if you ever like go to a grocery store, like bakeries and stuff, and you look in their like design book and you're like, well, why don't you just call it this? Baby, we have to pay for
Yeah.
those rights. That's why it's knockoffs, cause no one has the money to pay the mouse.
In funny story about that, a while back, at a younger point in my life, there was I wanted to try a Carvel Fudgy the Whale cake,
Mhm.
and after a while, we finally found a Carvel store, but it went out of business
Oh no.
and was replaced by Marvel, and there was no longer a Fudgy the Whale cake. There was a whale cake with fudge topping.
Yeah, yeah, it's literally that. It's
Yeah.
literally that.
And my family joked about it because I don't know if you've seen the movie Coming to America, but one of the
Yes.
yeah, the guy who has McDowell's or whatever it's called, and he has all of the
Yes.
fake names for all the burgers. Well, McDonald's has the Big Mac, we have the Big Mick.
Yeah, it's exactly that. It's literally that.
Oh God.
Like little kids will be like Paw Patrol, and you're like, no, patrolling paws.
Occupational dogs.
Right. It's exactly that, and it's the funniest thing. They're like Tonka truck, and you're like construction site.
Nice.
But yeah, I was like 3. I had like a Lion King birthday cake,
Mm-hmm.
which now that I think about it was like really strange because my favorite movie as a kid was Aladdin. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, um, but yeah, um, I remember I was told I had to share with everyone, but someone had been mean to me and I didn't want to share with them,
Mm-hmm.
so I was crying.
Well.
Because I didn't think it was fair that I had to give them cake after they were being a little cunt to me. And everyone's like, but you have to share. And I was very adamant about being like, but it's my birthday and they were mean to me. No.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But you know, we learn that you kind of have to do that, unfortunately. Some
Oh no,
people.
like I raised hell. Like that little kid did not get cake. Like I raised hell. Like I remember clear as day, they gave her a piece of cake and I like got out of my chair
Oh
and I
wow.
went over there and I snatched it back up.
Oh wow.
Yeah, no, I was like, fuck her. Fuck her like completely. And the teacher was like, you cannot do that. Tart, you have to share. And I was like, no. And of course, like when you're at preschool, like of course you always have like a family member that chaperones these things.
Yeah.
So my family member is like, okay, tell me what's going on. What is going on here? Cause why are you doing this? So I'm like crying to my family member and I'm like, but they were mean to me and I don't have to share. You told me we don't have to share with bad people.
Oh man. So, what is your favorite and least favorite months of the year?
Um, it's the same month. It's October.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite because it's my birthday month, and I truly mean that. People think I'm joking when I'm like, it's my birthday month.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I say it's my birthday month because I accept gifts from September 30th all the way to November 2nd.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's my favorite because of that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's my least favorite now because it's turned into pumpkin spice. Oh my
Uh,
god, autumn sweaters and pumpkin spice.
yeah. I
And I'm like, this is just sweet potato pie seasoning. See, this is how you know I'm Southern. I'm like, this is just sweet potato pie without the sweet potato.
yeah. No,
Y'all don't want to hear me. You just want to dance.
I never understood the pumpkin spice phenomena. I tried it. They're like, oh, it's in your coffee, and I'm like, these things don't really go that well with coffee.
Right. See, and that's the thing. I don't drink coffee. I'm a tea drinker. So I'm like,
Mm,
I don't get the whole coffee thing. But also, Starbucks coffee smells burnt.
mm. I I hate coffee, especially black coffee. Really, everything I do with coffee is some sort of effort to avoid drinking black coffee.
Ah, so you like your sugar and cream with coffee.
Well, here's the other thing. I also diet very intensely. So I have to figure out little side avenues to avoid just dumping sugar into it.
So you're a psychopath.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, there's no question.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but
Have you
they have.
considered tea?
Oh, no, I drink lots of tea, but the thing is that I kind of need the caffeine in order to function at my work. Uh,
So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna double fist tea. Like, I got you. I'm just gonna start sending you like different tea blends. I'm gonna be like, you want to feel like you're on meth? Drink this one.
well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing about that. Um, they don't really have good on the go tea. Nobody there aren't any tea shops. What they are is lukewarm water shops that throw in a Lipton. Uh,
I could go on a rant right now about what Starbucks fucking did and why we don't have tea. I won't. I'll save us.
yeah.
But
I
just know, Starbucks, you bitch, your days are numbered.
I will say this much. If you think Starbucks is bad, I'm from New England, and New
Mm,
England went to bat for a particular company called Dunkin' Donuts.
fuck them.
And Dunkin' Donuts has gone so far downhill. I
Oh,
mean, it
dude,
was
no,
never
yeah.
brilliant or anything, but it has gone so far downhill in the last decade. And it's
Yeah,
just
no.
and my area went to bat for that company and they betrayed us.
Oh,
I am I am frustrated with them. I will never go to Dunkin' Donuts ever again. Starbucks, by comparison, is amazing compared to Dunkin' Donuts.
I feel really spoiled, I guess.
Mm,
Um, because where I live in redacted land, in
yeah.
my realm of hell,
Mm-hmm.
um, I said that and it started pouring down rain. I stick by my words in my
Mm.
realm of hell. Um, I literally have like one, two, three. I'm actually counting on my hand right now.
Yeah.
Roughly like four local coffee shops within like a 3 mile radius.
Mm-hmm.
Um, two of them, well, one of them does like actual good tea, like they have a whole wall with different teas and everything.
Mm.
Um, and then the other two like are trying. But like I will say it is one of those things where everyone just kind of expects you to drink coffee and I'm like, "No, I drink tea."
Mm.
I'm that weirdo. I do be out here loving my leaf water. So good.
I
And everyone's like, "But coffee is more energizing." And I'm like, I'm not drinking this for energy. Baby, this is my drug addiction. You think I'm doing this? I'm doing this because I have a problem.
yeah,
It
no.
was cute at first, but this is an addiction.
I drink lots of tea actually. If I have 1 cup of coffee a day, I may have several cups of tea every day. And so I'm always on the lookout for something new. Uh,
Yeah.
I got a pretty good one recently. It's a chai spice rooibos herbal tea, and that's
Mhm.
pretty nice. I like that a lot.
See, once you get to the point where you're going to like the Asian market to buy like the loose tea so you can make your own tea blends, you're in too deep. Cause
Nice.
that's where I'm at now. I have a whole cabinet full of like spices and shit where I'm just like, we'll blend this and we'll blend that and da 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 da. I'm in too deep. Save me.
Okay. What's your favorite thing that you've ever cooked yourself?
Um, I don't know.
Hmm.
I know that sounds crazy, but I'm like, I feel like it's because when I cook things for myself, like when I cook in general, like it's because I've already like thought about what I want to make.
Mm-hmm.
So I've thought about like how it's gonna taste, etc., etc. Like I've deconstructed this bitch. Like I was like, this is what I want for these reasons.
Hmm.
Um, I guess just going off of like the last like 2 weeks or so. Um, my favorite thing that I've cooked recently would be so you know like the Korean cheese corn shit.
I'm not familiar with that one.
It's literally like mozzarella cheese and like corn.
Huh.
Like
it,
canned corn, melted mozzarella cheese. You mix that together. And then I make like a gochujang barbecue sauce. So it's like it's got the spiciness from the gochujang. And then of
nice.
course the hickory sweetness of like barbecue sauce. Put that on some grilled chicken
Hmm.
and just eat that together with some rice. It's lazy as fuck, but like who says you have to put in a lot of effort to have good food, you know?
Hmm.
But yeah, that's one of like the things I've been making recently that I was like, ooh, I can do this again.
Nice. Uh, on the other side, what's the worst thing you've ever cooked yourself?
It is the worst in my opinion, even though it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the worst in my opinion, though. It's really, really fucking good. Um, I made a broccoli cheddar soup in my
Hmm.
crock pot. It was really good. Don't get me wrong, like it was great. Um, it was the worst for me because I don't feel like I minced my garlic enough or I put too much garlic in it.
Hmm.
And a part of me was like, should have grabbed a carrot and put some carrots in it. Like it was good as it was. Like fuck Panera's, it was better than theirs. um, but my brain was like, this is really good, but I could make it better.
Nice. Okay. You find 50 bucks in the street and there's nobody around to claim it. What do you buy with it?
Achilles.
Oh, a what?
Achilles.
A kiwi?
Achilles, like you know, your Achilles tendon.
Oh.
That sounds crazy out of context.
Oh wait. Oh. A computer game, the Achilles.
No, so it's not a computer game. It's
No.
a not like it's not even a knockoff. It's a third party model kit, so it's like a Chinese modeling kit. Um, think like Chinese Gundam,
Oh, okay, okay. I've
but they're
never heard
like
of it, believe it or
it's
not.
like $28. All you know. I'll pull it up real quick so I can be like, look at this fucker. Um, is that it? Is that Percival? Ooh, Percival is also a good one. Just know that I'm throwing my money away at something stupid.
That's okay.
um,
I mean, that's kind of the purpose of this question is
that's
what
the link if you want to see what it looks like.
oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right.
I can dig it.
So, I'd buy one of those and then maybe a new set of clippers. I'm not going to say the actual name of the
Hmm.
clippers because people will be like, what did you say? And I'll be like, you can't hear. You wanted to hear a slur.
Uh okay. What's your favorite animal?
In what sense? Like, you want land animal, sea animal?
Uh is there one that you gravitate towards in particular? Just anywhere?
Uh,
Well, why don't we go with land animal then?
uh,
Okay, sea animal. What's your favorite
uh.
whale?
um, my favorite sea animal would have to be whale sharks.
Nice.
They're just so cute. Everyone's like that. They're so fucking big. Why are you talking about them like they're tiny? They're just babies. Um, they're really cute. My heart broke when I heard about the one in the Atlanta aquarium passing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad I got to see him before he passed. So
Nice.
I've got that going for me. Um, which if you've ever been there, like the sheer fucking size of that place is insane. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care about how much it costs. I know people bitch about the price. They're like, it's so much. I don't fucking care. It's conservation. I love it. They do so much good. I don't care. They could have been like $100 and I would have been like, say less. I don't, here you go. Um, but I highly recommend, like, if you can possibly get down there and go, especially now because I believe they only have one left. Um,
Wow.
they have made it very clear that they will not be getting any more whale sharks. The ones that they got, they rescued.
Hmm.
They were rescues. All the animals, for the most part, are there once again for conservation reasons and everything.
Yeah.
Um, but when you walk through the tunnel and they swim over you, it's crazy because like you don't think about the scale of things, but then you have to think about like, wait,
Mm.
I'm in a place big enough to hide two whale sharks
Mm.
very easily.
Mm.
Like people have been like, "Oh, I went to go see him and we couldn't find him. They just like fucked off and didn't want to come see people." And I'm like, "Okay, but think about how much space that is
Mm.
for two whale sharks to like fuck off and just be like, I'm not going to go see people today." And I'm like, "Oh, this is crazy when you think about the scale of it." But no, whale sharks are my favorite, one of my favorite sea animals.
Nice.
Um, because they're just vibey little dudes. Uh, land animals. This is so generic and stupid. Um,
Go for it.
land animals. It's a tie between giraffes and cows.
Nice. So,
Um.
so things with spots.
Oh God, is that what it is? Is it the spots?
I don't know. Is it? Do you
I've
like
never made
leopards?
that correlation. Wait.
Do you like leopards?
They're okay, but not really. Like they're just there. I'm not a
Eh,
cat person. I'm
hmm.
gonna get crucified again.
Hmm. uh,
But no, like if you've never seen like a giraffe have to drink water,
nice.
they're so dumb looking. They're so stupid.
I won't lie. I do have a soft spot for silly looking animals.
They're so goofy. I love them so much. Like, it's like, oh, baby, you're too tall and it's raining, so you can't hide under a tree. You just gotta stand there in the fucking rain.
It's one of those animals where I'm like, God made a mistake. I think this,
Possibly.
there was a design error in here somewhere
It's
that
like,
just never got fixed.
I see what you were going for. I really, really do. But, like, are you sure the neck had to be that long? Nothing is as terrifying as when they fight.
Oh yeah, because they like swing their heads into each other, don't they? Like
Yeah, they like slam their necks against each other, and like the
yeah,
sound is like crazy loud. It's crazy.
like little kids. They don't know that giraffes fight. They just think
Right.
that giraffes are just docile and don't do anything, and then they fight, and you're like, oh,
Yeah, you're
ah.
like, what the fuck? I don't know what you did, but
I mean, I know people with back injuries. You don't mess around with the spinal cord. Jeez.
right.
Uh, uh, if you could wake up with one talent tomorrow, what would it be?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I feel like a lot of people will be like singing, and I'm like, singing's not a talent; it's a skill. You just work at it.
I think it's
Um,
a little bit of both. I think that it's something that you have natural talent for. Like the best singers have a natural talent, but they also have to train it significantly.
True, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's because I just hang out with too many creatives that my brain is now like everything's technically a skill. You just have to work at it.
Well, yes, but
Um,
at the same time, you might not
yeah,
necessarily have the time to dedicate to that sort of thing.
true. Um, and I feel like everyone also is like art, and I'm like, once again, that's a skill. You just gotta lock the fuck in. So I don't know actually. Like, hmm, that's something I'm gonna have to think about.
Hmm.
You know what? I've thought about it. I want the talent to con people.
Hey, I hate to break this to you, but that too is
It's a
something you work
skill.
at.
I
It's a
know.
skill. But you know what? We'll go with it.
But the thing is, I think I want the moral compass to not care. Because I feel like that's a talent on its own. Because how are you doing this and not giving a fuck, you know?
I don't know. I like my moral compass. I prefer to know where I'm going at any one time.
I mean, I like my moral compass too, but like, just think about how far ahead you could be if
Oh,
you were just
imagine
like,
if you
fuck it, no
had
moral compass.
if you had no morals. Imagine how much money you could make.
Right. Like, oh, it's so crazy. Like, you see people and you're like, God, if I had no morals, I'd be sad. I'd never have to struggle if I had no morals.
uh, okay. Which decade's aesthetic vibes with you the most?
um, huh. I don't know if it's a decades thing. Cause like when I think about decades, I'm like, none of them really.
Well, sometimes people they'll go with like the I don't know what do you call it, not a decade but a aesthetic time period like
Yeah,
uh, the Renaissance or something like that.
yeah. Um, I mean, I've got a couple I'd fuck with, like in the words of Cosworth or whatever the fuck that clock was called, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it, you know?
Hmm.
So like the Baroque period because I
Mm-hmm.
love browns and golds and being gaudy as a motherfucker for no reason.
Oh yeah.
Um just something about that speaks to me. Just, big ass dress, lots of just bullshit,
Hmm.
intricate designs just for the fuck of it. Um Another one I'd have to say, so I'm trashy. Please keep this in mind.
I mean, you just referenced Baroque. I think that this will outweigh it some.
Right. So becoming more modern, I love me a good mid-century modern. I just
Mm,
they were cooking like a motherfucker with mid-century modern.
mm.
Why did we stop? Like, oh, just because what conversation pits? Oh, fuck me up every time. A good conversation pit, just
M-
love it,
mid
love it so much.
mid-century modern architecture is
Yes,
fantastic.
there is a fucking house that I want in my like city. There's a couple of them. They were all made in that time period, so they've got that funky ass split level shit when you walk in, and I'm
Hmm.
like, oh, it's so good.
Or like one of
And it
those ranch houses that has like the brick accent wall and the I
Yeah,
don't know.
just like, like it's got funky shapes. All of the houses have some weird fucking slant to them. Love
Yeah.
it. 10 out of 10. Just the whole like, oh, we're using gold to accent shit. Why? Don't worry about it. Oblong shapes, love that. Futuristic, this is what we think alien type shit is gonna be. Love it. 10 out of 10. Everyone's
I
like, but why? It's kind of gaudy. And I'm like, I don't care. I want a kitchen I can break down into shit. What do you mean the counter has a blender slash food processor already built in? Please shut the fuck up and take my money.
oh, what's this? It's used for cooking hot dogs. You didn't
Like,
know you needed it, but you do.
please, we got it. They were cooking so good back then. Like, oh, the design bitches were cooking. Oh,
Did
just please, I'm begging you,
you
someone out there,
you
bring
don't
back
even
the
know
like
what they're
kitchen
doing with
module shit.
Jello.
Like, it's so good because what do you mean?
Oh.
Like I can just like deconstruct my kitchen. Oh, I don't want this in here, so I can get rid of what? What do you mean? What do you mean you can pick out parts? You can build a bitch kitchen version. What? How? Why aren't we doing that still?
I don't know.
I don't want my fucking refrigerator to have ads. I want my refrigerator to stand up to a nuclear war, you know?
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
I just we stopped cooking and I don't understand because they were doing so good. Bring it back, please. Everyone's like, but it's so ugly. And I'm like, I don't care if you think it's ugly. You don't have taste. You think fucking Air Force Ones and baggy jeans are the look. No.
Oh, okay. Do you collect anything?
um, I mean, I don't feel like I collect in like a collector sense, if that
Mm-hmm.
makes sense.
Yep.
Like, you know how collectors are like, I do this thing because I love it. Whereas I'm like, it just looked nice. So I got it. Um, because I know like there are certain people that are like in the Gundam fandom that do like Gunpla and stuff, and
Oh
they
yeah.
like only build from a certain season, or they only want like certain kits. Where I'm like, this motherfucker right here just looked good.
This
Case
one,
in point, I have like so many different like banshees. I don't
mm,
even fuck with unicorn like that. But I have like so many different Banshee Gundam models because I was like, this is scratching the brain
nice.
somehow. um, I have a couple of anime figures, but I really want to say all of my anime figures have been like gifts. I don't think I think I've only bought like one.
Mm-hmm.
um, it's all just been like friends that are like, hey, you like JoJo? Have
Mm-hmm.
some JoJo figurines, or you like One Piece? Here's a One Piece figurine.
You like anime? Here are anime things.
Pretty much. You remember when like what was it? Loot box, loot crate, whatever the fuck it was called.
Ah, the million names for those things.
But you remember like the original one, right?
Yeah.
Because they used to like send out anime merch and stuff. My friend, my best friend, he used to have a subscription. And whenever they would send him stuff for like a show he didn't watch, but he knew I watched, he'd just be like, here you go.
Nice.
So like that's where half of my figures and stuff come from. But then I also have like some yaoi figures from like Kopo.
Hmm.
Cause you interviewed Kopo, right?
Copal? Um,
Durasane.
oh yes, yes, yes. I believe it or not, I didn't know how to pronounce that name because I know her as Crystal.
Yeah. See, and I'm just like, Copo. um, but yeah, because fun fact, we became friends in the VTubing space,
Mm-hmm.
and we were like, holy shit, we're kind of really close to each other. So like from time to time we like hang out and stuff, and it's like really crazy that it's like, how did this happen? Out of all the fucking people, like one of the first people I meet in the VTubing space, and you're like less than an hour away.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm from New Hampshire. Literally nobody is close to me.
You say that, but then you're gonna like talk to someone one day and like get really into it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, I'm like 2 minutes down the street from you." And you're gonna be like, "Wait a damn minute, what? We've been friends this long, and I'm just figuring this out." They're gonna be like, "Yeah, we went to the same high school."
I did. There was someone that I interviewed that I did actually meet at the Boston convention. So
Oh,
there are people in Boston, in the Boston area, but New Hampshire, it's like there's nobody here, and the people that are here, they don't know shit about anime. Uh,
I mean, you gotta put out some feelers, you know.
yeah, yeah, of course.
But it was a happy like surprise to be like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, Crystal's awesome.
Yeah, no.
So my final question of the interview: what smell reminds you of home?
This is gonna be really weird.
You would be surprised. I get a lot of very interesting answers from this one.
um, it's gonna be It's gonna be weird because people are gonna be like cleaning products, and we're like, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
um, so of course, I don't know how many people know this because it's 2026 and people are just now learning how to wash their legs.
Hmm.
So, um, there's a certain smell when my mom washes like linen and like white clothes and towels and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
I know very much it's just like the detergent and bleach. I know this,
Mm.
but I cannot for the life of me replicate that scent.
Hmm.
I've done it the exact same way she told me how she does it, and I cannot replicate it.
I've never heard of that.
Right. So like it's this really like comforting and clean smell, but like
Hmm.
only my mom can get it. I don't know how else to like, cause you know, like you say at friends' houses or whatever, and you're like, oh, this is clean, it smells clean, but I'm like, this doesn't smell the right type of clean.
Hmm.
Whereas like this, I'm like, I can smell the hints of bleach in it, but it's not overwhelming. It's not like chemical. It's like there's a laundry detergent and there's bleach there. And I know this. I know these are the only two things that went into it, nothing more. Why can't I recreate this? I've been trying since I was 10. Um, Still haven't gotten it.
I think
To this day, I am still like sneaking my laundry into my mom's laundry when I know she's washing towels.
I think that everyone, to an extent, is trying to replicate something their mom did and failing at it miserably.
I feel like that's just like the whole process of life. You're like, nah, this is what I'm gonna do.
But it's not right. It's not the way my mom did
Like
it.
it's so irksome because like my brain is like, this is clean. I know it's clean, but I'm like, this is not like warm towel comforting like clean.
Mm.
I don't know how else to explain. I'm like, this is not right. It's right, but it's not right. Hmm.
Oh boy. Well, thank you very much for coming out and doing this interview. I really appreciate it. Um, I've had a ball interviewing you, and if you're in the audience right now, I will be sharing links to all of Tart's various socials in the description of this video as well as in the side chat. So please be sure to subscribe. And with that, I was your host, Jack Jinseki, and joining me today was DreamTart. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.